I have a special announcement that I'm going to be launching a new series here on this channel as a tribute to Batman the Animated Series, and I'm going to go back and watch each and every episode of the first season of Batman the Animated Series. Well, that was about 9 months ago when I announced that I was going to be reviewing the first season of Batman the Animated Series as a tribute to the 25th anniversary. And here we are, like I said, 9 months later, and I've now reviewed the entire series, all 85 episodes, which fit conveniently into 78 videos because of the two-parters. I did those as one, that's how that works. But today we're talking all about where we come and where we're going from here right now. Hello friends, welcome back to another show. And if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. I hope that you'll stick around and hit subscribe because I have some great news coming at you by the end of this video. When I started this venture of going back through and reviewing each and every episode of Batman the Animated Series, I think I had maybe 130 subscribers, just a little bit of scruff and shorter hair, and this wall was an absolute mess. Click subscribe so you're notified when all the new episodes come out. But here we are. We've gone all the way through the entire series, and it's been a blast. I did it sort of selfishly just to kind of give myself an excuse to go back and watch cartoons, and it's not childish if you're reviewing it and talking about it for other people. When in reality, I just wanted to sit back with a cup of coffee and enjoy Batman. And I wasn't sure, and I said this at different points throughout the series, that I wasn't sure how long it was going to last and if I was going to continue, if it was just a one-time experiment or where it was going to go from here. But I have to say that as fun as it is to go back and watch these episodes again from the perspective of an adult now versus what I was like when I was a kid is fun and all, but it was really because of all of you. Every single one of you that clicks on these videos and watches them, whether you've watched 5 or you've watched all of them, has really made this worth it. And I know everybody says that, but really it was the most surprising part of doing this tribute was finding all of you and you finding me, really, in that we come from all different parts of the world, but we connect on this one simple show and share these similar memories. All these little connections that we found along the way was really the most fun about doing this show.
Somehow it's connected to the gray ghost, to you.
And the other part too is when I set out to do this, I was completely riding on the nostalgic feeling of watching Batman like I did when I was a kid. I remembered rushing home from school, getting my snack, or waking up on Saturday mornings and getting a bowl of cereal and watching this cartoon along with a lot of other cartoons that I enjoyed as a kid. And so I had a lot of that stuck in my mind, even though I had watched different episodes of this throughout the years and reruns and on the DVD volumes. But I wasn't sure what to expect when I concentrated on watching all 85 episodes in a confined arrangement. I knew there was a few episodes that I didn't like as much as others, and there were some episodes that I had forgotten about, or episodes that I knew was coming up that I had seen a lot of. But now that it's all said and done, the show really still holds up. Even though it's 20-some years old, the stories are still really good. And yes, some are better than others, but the stories are good and the characters are great. The animation is incredible. It is obvious that the show is made and created by fans for fans.
I'm your biggest fan.
And I've even been seeing in comments and in other discussions on the internet, the state of where the DC live action movies are at could take a note and could take some lessons from these original Batman cartoons and Justice League and Superman and all those, that they really did it right. And they really made stories that are really enjoyable and are still enjoyable. And to the fact that when we were kids watching those shows, that the demographic that the movie should be aiming for is people like us that grew up on those cartoons and would love to see that brought to the big screen in a live action or even an animated sense. But that's for another video. But the point is that these cartoons have still really held up over time. And that honestly is probably my biggest takeaway from going back and watching all these episodes again.
I knew we'd discovered a formula to create a totally new species, neither man nor bat.
So, big question now, what happens next? I've had a lot of great suggestions in the videos over the time of doing this series, and great suggestions, and I think that this format of watching episodes and reviewing them is something that I want to stick with, and I want to continue to make this type of content. However, the end of this Batman series comes at a very convenient time. For me personally, this summer is going to be very busy for me. I'm going to be acting in a Shakespeare festival, performing in a couple of different shows in rep. Between rehearsal and performances will end up being a very busy couple of months on top of the other projects that I have going on and my day job and all those things. It's going to be very busy. So that means I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from regular scheduled programs, or taking on another series at this time and having a regular release schedule. My goal is to continue to produce some little one-off videos here and there, maybe a movie review, some Loot Crate videos, some other type of content that'll be sprinkled out throughout the month. I wouldn't expect anything through June. July, I hope to have a couple out. August, it'll start getting things back on track. And then in the fall, my plan is to launch a new series reviewing another series episode by episode. But I'm not going to tell you what. I'm almost set on what I'm going to do next. But just in case, I want to keep that mystery out there before I lock into exactly what I'm doing next. And if you haven't already, you can follow me on Instagram. If you're interested in seeing what else I'm doing, I try to post Instagram stories of what's going on. And so if you haven't already, be sure to follow me there.
Good thing I decided to tag along after all.
So this isn't goodbye. This isn't even really a see you later. This is just the same thing I've been telling my family is you're going to be seeing a little less of me over the summer. So that's where I'm at right now and where I'm heading in the future. So please, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and be sure to click on the little bell notification. That way, as I release videos, you will be notified that those are coming out. Sometimes they get lost in the mix.
Oh, I never lost you, Chaz. You've become my hobby.
And to all of you, thank you once again. I can't tell you enough how thankful and appreciative I am of you subscribing and coming back and watching my videos week after week. It really, truly means everything and makes this little hobby of posting these videos completely worth it. And it's been a joy getting to know some of you through the comments, and just keep that coming. And this is a great opportunity to get caught up on some of the other videos. I've got plenty of playlists. If you go onto my channel and look at the playlist, I've got these episodes of Batman the Animated Series broke up in different ways, either by the season or by all of them or by the villains or different ways, depending on how you want to watch that. So if there's any videos that you missed, now's your chance to get caught up.
I wasn't trying to get caught.
Could have fooled me.
And I especially appreciate the sentiment that a lot of you have been sharing in the comments, that you think that I deserve more subscribers and wish more people knew about these videos, and have been just very complimentary about the quality of these videos and the work that's put in there. And I do really appreciate that. And it means a lot to know that the efforts that I put into these episodes are noticed. And if you feel that way and wish that I had more subscribers, then please just share these videos. Let more people know about the content that I'm creating here, and that helps me out tremendously. And for those of you that have been doing that already, thank you so much. I really, really, truly appreciate that. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Andy Knode, and I'll see you soon.